Louisiana. The name reminds us of lively jazz music, colorful Mardi Gras festivals, wide swamps where alligators lie in the sun, and hot gumbo pots with good smell. This is one of the most special states of the United States, not only because of its rich history, but also because of its culture that is not the same as any other place. When you come to Louisiana, you feel like you step into a different world, where the past, the present, and the future meet. Here, every street corner, every song, and every dish tells you a story of hundreds of years. Geographically, Louisiana is in the south of the United States, with Mississippi to the east, Arkansas to the north, Texas to the west, and the large Gulf of Mexico to the south. With an area of about 135,000 square kilometers, this state has a very special landform. Fertile coastal plains, endless green mangrove forests, many canals, and especially the Mississippi River, the most important traffic and trade line of the United States, that flows through before going to the sea. This has made Louisiana a very busy trade gateway from the time of the founding of the country until now. The climate here is humid subtropical, with hot and wet summers and mild winters. However, Louisiana often suffers from big storms, and Hurricane Katrina in 2005 is a painful example, leaving a deep mark in the memory of the people. We cannot talk about Louisiana without talking about New Orleans, the biggest city, and also the place that is called the cultural heart of the whole state. Famous for the old French Quarter, the beautiful iron balconies, and the ancient stone streets, New Orleans is a mix of European beauty and American liveliness. Bourbon Street is always busy with jazz music, blues, bars, and street dances. Every spring, the city explodes with the Mardi Gras festival, one of the most colorful costume festivals in the world. In addition, New Orleans is also interesting because of the mystery of the voodoo religion, the special cemeteries with graves built above the ground, and the unique Creole, Cajun food. Baton Rouge is not as lively as New Orleans, but it keeps many political and historical values of Louisiana. Here, the Louisiana State Capitol rises tall and strong, and it is seen as the tallest Capitol building in the United States. The city also has many interesting museums, such as the Old State Capitol, the USS Kidd, a warship from World War II, and the Louisiana Art and Science Museum. Baton Rouge is like a university city because of Louisiana State University. And at the same time, it is an active industrial center with many oil refineries. If you want to learn about the unique Cajun culture, Lafayette is the perfect stop. This city is the center of the Cajun community, the descendants of French people who moved from Canada. Here, you can enjoy Zydeco music, join traditional festivals, and taste local food such as crawfish étouffée or boudin. Lafayette is also famous for the Festival International de Louisiane, the biggest international music festival in the south of the United States, where hundreds of artists come from all over the world. Located in the north of Louisiana, Shreveport is a modern city with many amusement places, casinos, and entertainment centers. This is the place that mixes modern style and Southern tradition. Visitors can see the Sci-Port Discovery Center, the R.W. Norton Art Gallery, or enjoy the lively nightlife on the bank of the Red River. Shreveport is also an attractive destination for people who love performing arts, with many theaters, film festivals, and live music. An experience you cannot miss when coming to Louisiana is visiting the swamps and the bayou system. This is a special feature of the state, where you can take a small boat through the mangrove forests, see alligators, turtles, migratory birds, and the amazing natural scenery. The swamp tours not only give you a feeling of adventure, but also help you understand better the close connection between the people of Louisiana and nature. Founded in 1714, Natchitoches is the oldest town in Louisiana. This town is famous for its old architecture, bright Christmas festival with many lights, and the famous meat pie. Walking through the small streets of Natchitoches, you will feel like you are in a little France inside the United States. Lake Charles is near the Texas border, and it is famous for its resorts, casinos, and many cultural festivals. This is the place of the Mardi Gras Museum of Imperial Calcasieu, the museum that shows the largest collection of Mardi Gras costumes in the world. In addition, Lake Charles also attracts visitors with fishing, golf, and rich seafood food. Louisiana is also famous for its special festivals. Mardi Gras is surely the biggest festival, happening brightly in New Orleans with thousands of parades, colorful costumes, lively music, and mysterious masks. There is also the Jazz and Heritage Festival, to honor music and culture, and the Festival International de Louisiane in Lafayette, the biggest international music festival in the south of the United States. The people of Louisiana always seem to find a reason to celebrate, to sing, and to dance, making this state always full of life. The culture of Louisiana is a unique mix of French, Spanish, African, Caribbean, and Native American, creating an identity that no other place has. The two most special groups are Cajun, the descendants of French people who moved from Canada with their own music, language, and food, and Creole, a mix of European, African, and Native American with a free and elegant style. From this came lively Zydeco music, noisy seafood parties, and beautiful architecture. The people of Louisiana also make the difference. They are friendly, open, love music, festivals, and welcome visitors. The diversity of races does not make barriers, but makes this place a colorful community, warm and welcoming to everyone. The food of Louisiana is the soul of the state, where every dish carries a cultural story. Gumbo is rich. Jambalaya mixes many flavors. Crawfish boil is lively in festival season. Po' boy is simple but full of southern taste. And beignets are sweet with a cup of hot coffee with milk. All make an unforgettable food paradise. In Louisiana, a meal is not only for eating, but also for connecting, for sharing joy and friendship. All these things together make Louisiana not only a state, but also a cultural symbol of the South of the United States. It is the place where the past and the present go together. Old plantation houses next to modern casinos, classic jazz music playing with young hip-hop, cooking recipes hundreds of years old that are created again every day. Louisiana is both wild and elegant, both mysterious and lively, making anyone who comes here feel a little sad when leaving. If the United States is a big painting with many colors, Louisiana is the brightest and most special color, and it cannot be mixed. A trip here is not only a travel experience, but also a journey to discover the soul of a land, where music, culture, people, and nature join together in a song that never ends. Louisiana is like that, a land that makes your heart move, your feet want to dance, and your taste never forget.